Hi everybody, Mike with Enviroscape LA, and we're finally having sun. And this little lady here, the effect here is because of sun power, solar power actually. We put an infrastructure on the bottom of the fountain, and we built this little covering here, and there's actually drip irrigation drippers, pressure compensating, so it's all the same. It's all the same rain, so to speak. We're having it powered. I put the solar panel, it's typically in the back over here, kind of hidden, but I put it right here for right now because the sun is facing south, and so that's making the, now watch what happens as soon as I get into the in front of the solar panel. Boom! And then keep it there, boom! We're getting sun again. So the sun power, okay, so I put my hand over the solar panel, and then I take it away. So that's amazing. The sun is an amazing energy producer. And so this fountain is coming alive because of the energy of the sun. We're in a backyard urban food forest that we designed and installed. I'll give you a little bit of a tour. Here's a aloe vera. Check out these flowers. Are they not the most gorgeous flowers you've ever seen? These are, and this is a plant that will never need watering. There was a tree that had dendrotoxins, meaning that its leaves are actually producing poison, so we actually composted it. We made a composter out of this. Over here we planted a little bit of a native garden, and this is, check out the trunk on the Cino. This is probably the biggest one I've ever seen, oldest and biggest one I've ever seen, but it's a California native that'll bring in the pollinators. Over here, we're gonna plant below me, we're gonna plant, we haven't planted them yet, we planted a few, but it's gonna be a medicinal garden for medicinal herbs, stuff like arnica, stuff like that. Right here, this is actually the beginnings of some carapia, ground cover. So this is gonna stay flat, it's gonna spread out. So when she wants to do meditation, yoga, it's your perfect spot. And there you have the lady right here. In the back of the lady, we actually have banana trees, and this is our food, the part of our food forest. Banana trees, and I forgot to mention my favorite fruit tree of all time is a Pakistan mulberry, and this thing's actually starting to crank out some new leaves. It's December right now, 2019, so we're making this video, and then in the future we're gonna go ahead and do another one as this thing starts filling in the springtime. Over here we've got the loquat, we've got a strawberry tree over here. Don't want to step too far because what's going on is the gentlemen over here are actually planting fava beans, and fava beans are nitrogen fixing, meaning that they pull a ton of nitrogen in from the air and they push it into the soil, and then the other plants will have access to that fertilizer, nature's fertilizer. Eventually you'll harvest the fava beans, and then you cut the plant off, throw it in the composter, that turns into good fertilizer soil again, and so it's a whole system. I don't see much coming out of this yard. If anything, I think mainly the tree it's composting there, it's eventually going to turn to soil, and so there's a lot we could talk about in this video, but I basically wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like new, and then we're going to come and revisit it in a few months, and you'll be able to see it all pretty much starting to fill in, and it's going to look totally different in a year, 2 years, 3 years from now. The idea is to bring pollinators, to have native plants, to help the native flora and fauna, have food for humans, food for pollinators, food for humans, and solar power. All this is being done without energy consumption, even the little lady here. And so that's why I wanted to start out with her, just showing what's possible in the landscape world. This is the way the things are going. Some people would call it permaculture, some people would call it regenerative landscaping. I'm calling it a food forest. Anyway, for more information, visit our website, Enviroscape LA, or our YouTube channel, Enviroscape LA. Mike with Enviroscape LA signing off. When you think regeneration, think Enviroscape LA.